So it's not usually about, who's well dressed or who is not well dressed. So the criteria is not just limited to dressing or limited to, the fact that you have a beautiful face. So, but yes, I totally understand the fact that, and so the fact that she's wearing a hijab and the fact that she's covered and all of that is the reason why we're having all of that conversation. But on the other hand, I don't know if you actually, saw all of the reactions and the comments. Some section from, the Muslim community, they are reacting and saying she's totally on her own. It doesn't really concern them because really, if she's really a Muslim, she would not really go out for that particular contest. It goes against their rules and traditions and what they believe in. So yes, it's just a mixed feeling, but it's a good thing. I mean, because the Miss Nigeria contest, this contest has been going on for a very long time. I mean, you've had several persons that have won this beauty contest. So yes, congratulations to her. That's why a lot of the reaction that we're getting.
Well, congratulations to Shatu Gariko. But the concern really for me is that this is actually a good step in the right direction, because over time, like you had said, it always, most people would always want to dwell on, the physical looks, what she's wearing, the bikinis, and of course, the catwalks and all of it. But I'm actually really, really impressed that the organizers of this show would actually allow, over time, some pageants will not even allow you to, respect some of your religious, beliefs and everything. Like if you don't follow this stuff, or this particular guidelines, you'd not be allowed to contest. But for the fact alone that they allowed, the wearing of hijab for that particular contest, to me, it is for me. It is
no, but this is not the first time it's happening. I narrated a lot of reactions at that time, and not quite different from what we're getting, because some people say, "Oh, if she's truly a Muslim, she's not going to."
Thing that trended over the weekend. Some Nigerians, they suffered some annoying fate, if you ask me, some very sad fate over left like that. And before you know it, they were mistreated, maltreated. I even heard they were even cuffed. But it took the intervention of the Minister of...
to Nigeria. I mean, let's not forget that where we're at today, we're talking about the hashtag EndSARS and the call for a reform of the entire police sector in Nigeria. But if you look across the entire globe, I mean, you find that.
Yes.
So then it's just so sad. And then some people would say that this is also happening in the continent. I mean, this is Africa.
Just within our West African
you get so
region.
Why are we having all of this? What could really necessitate? I mean, you could just see so much violence. You could just see all of that. Does it really mean that when you just mentioned that you're Nigerian? I'm not saying Nigerians should be excluded from if you're found guilty. It really breaks my heart, and I keep saying this, that as a people, we have lost human.
And they have right. And talk about our diplomacy. If we have.
I'm not saying that, like I mentioned earlier on, I'm not saying that Nigerians is universal in treating people. Yes, even if someone has been found guilty of an offense, I'm sure that there's a way to go, to handle the situation issue. But you come back to, the continent, and then you see one and the same thing. It's not different. So I feel like, there's a lot of training and